I like the merengue.
Oh, God.
You would like this move.
Oh.
Oh, he said you. Wow. He was talking to you.
I want to mention something too. My fault.
It's all good.
I want to mention something too about the smoke-a-thon. We can get back into that.
Yeah.
I wanted to get back to the Snoop Dogg situation where he was talking about that, going in about, he at first, let me make it clear, he didn't disrespect New York because he came in a good point. Like he said, I'm not disrespecting y'all, but y'all not ready or whatever. He started going in talking about he taught their Californian weed came to our hood. We never had no weed back in the days. We only had cess. They taught us how to smoke. They taught us all this shit. When we was getting Canadian weed and all that before anything, like, look in the High Times magazine, do your homework, nigga. It's Harvest Fest, what's all that shit, upstate New York?
Yeah, Harvest Fest.
All in the New York area, right? Am I right or
it's
wrong?
upstate New York.
And not only that, he said that we wasn't getting weed and all that. Meanwhile, we was getting all that type of weed, and then they got put on. Like, we started getting their weed later.
Oh, so you had it first.
No, I'm not saying we in particular, but New York was getting, like, the Canadian weed before we was even getting California weed.
Okay.
Like, you understand what I'm saying? Because it's right there. Like, you got Buffalo, Niagara Falls, and I think it's Canada, right? The borderline or something like that. Yeah. That shit's, 9 hours away?
So if Snoop Dogg is watching, what would you like to say to him?
I got a challenge for him. Like, I ain't trying to be cocky or none. Yeah. I got a little 25,000. I want to bet with him one-on-one. I know it's nothing to him. That's like pennies to him. It's a lot to me, like 25 Jesus. You know what I mean? I'm from the hood.
That's some people's salary a year.
Yeah. I got a $25,000 bet that I can smoke him one-on-one. I know he probably won't reply to it or whatever. I even go to California, and I can't even fly. I'll drive up there, nigga, 2-3 days, whatever.
Why you can't fly?
I can't get into that, but I can't fly.
Off air. He will tell me off air.
And I can't fly, so I will drive up there, and I will bring my own boy. I even drive this shit up there. Nigga, listen. And another thing is, y'all do not get haze or sour. Like, y'all got that fake sour up there. Y'all don't get that New York shit, nigga. And that's something y'all can't get. There ain't enough to import out there, nigga, because we take it all. Remember that.
And on a real political level, there's people out there that need weed to live.
Exactly.
That we fighting to, first of all, create awareness. No, to create awareness, because right now you see your elders right now with arthritis and heavy symptoms of like back pain and stuff, and weed helps these things. So what we want to do.
I was going to ask you guys, do you want it to be legalized?
Of course, it should be.
It is, but it isn't in New York.
It's already decriminalized.
Yeah, because this is why it's good. Because mind you, if it gets legalized here, we're gonna get the weed that's grown to a certain extent. That does not have nothing to do with our haze or our sours.
That's that Cali weed.
That's like that. You know what I mean? So it's not really gonna hurt the market because.
Not to interrupt you, it was going to hurt because you got hemp and you got cotton. If they legalize weed, then hemp will destroy the cotton movement.
Exactly, and then it'll be the new clothing will be made out of hemp.
Will be made out of weed.
So
I have a question. You're right about that too, 100%.
I have a question. Why are you guys so infatuated with weed?
Because people in our community are getting sent to jail every day for a roach, a half a bag, or whatever it is, and it's messing up kids' lives.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You got people out here killing each other after taking a shot of Grey Goose or something like that. Blame it on the goose, right? Yeah. But you can't blame nothing on the weed. You know what I'm saying? If anything, I got. Come on, man.
That's you gotta remind you, weed is so big right now. Not to disrespect nobody out there, but you got crackheads, dope fiends, coke. They all smoking weed. Everybody's not sniffing coke.
And weed is helping the economy in LA. That's why they're gonna legalize it, because they want to be able to tax it. We know what's going on.
And it's already legalized in Boston, from what I heard. I heard this shit got legalized out in Boston.
So can we understand what's going on with the weed and stuff? Can we talk about the music?
Of course, let's get right into the music.
No, I want to talk about the
song is about weed. Yeah.
All right, in the smoke-a-thon, what is it? Whoever could smoke the most?
Yeah, it's like, I guess you bring in a certain amount. The judges, you don't need a judge for something like that.
I think
no, you wouldn't need a judge. It's simple.
So basically, you just want a situation where y'all all are in the room.
All right, like you got to look at it common sense. Like if you can't judge something like that. Like, you would have to do it off an amount of weed. Like, go in there with say a pound, let's just say, and let's see who can smoke that pound the fastest or something and still be standing. That's more like
whoever fall asleep first.
Yeah, like, you know what I mean? Because you can't really judge something. Like, if I have an ounce and he has a pound and I smoke a whole ounce and I'm up here and he smoked a little bit out of his pound, you think that means he lost? Like, there's not really a way that you could explain it. So I would do it as everybody bring that pound. Whenever you stop, whoever stops along the line, you wave everybody's shit. You see what's there. Whoever got the less weed, who stood up the longest, is the winner. I mean, that's the only way I could think you could do it.
Right? Are you high right now?
Nah, I'm looking at your bottom lip. It's real. Yeah. It's glossy.
All right, can you overdose on weed?
Nah.
I don't think
you could hallucinate. Like, You can feel like you're about to faint and shit. I smoked so much one time that I try to get up and I like caught a little lighthead, but I don't think
you could get super paranoid.
Yeah, you definitely.
Yeah,
for new smokers though, new smokers, like if you're a new smoker and you smoking some heavy shit, you might be shook to death like the feds is watching. You don't do nothing illegal. Like
what's the best weed?
The best weed, seriously, I gotta say haze. Like you gotta find the right
Why
New York
haze,
City
though?
haze.
Why?
Real haze though. Not
Because
the
that's
haze.
like I still smoked it all. Like I smoked all types of weed, and the only shit that has me the way I want to be is that Piff. That's why we Piff Unit.
Sour too though.
Yeah, the sour was my secondary.
Piff Unit? What made you decide on that name?
Well, that actually happened while I was locked up. My cousin Casey, shout out to my cousin Casey, he's locked up right now. He'll be home soon. And my little brother Juanito, they started a basketball team, and it was called Piff Unit.
Okay.
And we had street ball legends on our team. We had NBA players, Kenny Satterfield. Shout out to Kenny Satterfield, best kept. I see you out there overseas busting ass. And we got all these players that's like nasty, and there was an N1 or overseas playing or an NBA, and we got all these people bunched up in one team, and we won like 55 games and never lost in 5 years, and we just lost the championship last year. But you know, to be greater, like you need to feel this thing.
Where are the tournaments out of?
And my block, in the 119 2nd Avenue. But we will be in Mousie's tournament this year. That's in the 145th, and we're gonna be back in the same tournament in the 119. We promoting the production label now.
Okay.
So you guys basically watch basketball. Who do you like? What team do you like? Right
I mean, I'm not really into the NBA basketball shit.
Any of you guys
Boston.
watch?
I'm
Boston.
I'm a Knicks fan.
Nick?
I'm from
So
New
who
York.
you
We
like?
need a good trade.
I have to say Miami.
Miami.
Yeah,
Who do you
I like Dwayne Wade.
Yeah, he's.
I've been
really
watching him
good.
from college though.
He's good.
I don't know about the sexy part. That's between y'all, but
And who
as
you
a
like?
player, I like him though. No homo.
I like LeBron James.
Nah, yeah, but that's
I think
Michael
he's
Jordan
a
all-around
too.
player.
Yeah, he's the truth.
He needs to go to a better team though.
Who do you like?
Can't depend on him for everything.
I like Kobe Bryant because he's very consistent. He scores.
I thought you were gonna say he's very conceited.
No. he scores like decent amount of points every game.
He got the whole LA on his back.
Yeah, like he's the only player that I know that's so consistent. He's been doing this for like 10 years now.
Yeah, he smokes weed too, I think.
I have no clue.
Yeah.
He does?
I think everybody smokes weed in there.
Oh, I do.
And his wife.
Oh, what? That he cheated? What?
No, you know Kobe. His wife is a psycho.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah. A lot of these chicks are psychos.
I don't know.
Let me tell you, this is the news. All right, so the maid or whatever, the kid, the house taker or whatever.
The nanny.
She's suing the wife, saying that the wife is verbally and physically abusive towards her.
Oh, wow.
She's Spanish, the wife?
She gotta be.
I don't know what she
Why?
is.
Caribbean.
She gotta be Dominican or something.
Why?
Or Cuban.
I don't know because.
Look, this is what she did to the housekeeper. Maria put an expensive blouse in the washer. Vanessa demanded that Maria put her hand in a bag of dog feces to retrieve the price tag for the blouse.
Oh wow.
And
Yeah, that's power ego. That's ego
did
tripping.
the same thing though.
What? No, that's ego tripping. There, she abusing her power.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. Because if she wouldn't want to do that, she shouldn't make her do
What I would have did seriously, I would have went in there, grabbed it, and slapped it on her hand. Bang! Here, hold that.
Put it in her face.
I would have mushed it on her hand.
Well, you still getting paid. You still
Yeah.
getting paid to, like.
So you think she should have dealt with it? Dealt with it?
Yeah, if you working for somebody that do shit like that, imagine
Who's
all the
verbally
shit that they
abusive?
do.
Look, she called her lazy. Fucking
Maybe she
liar.
is.
That shit your parents will tell you though when you growing up though. Be used to that.
Yeah.
I know, but I don't know.
Come on, man. You gotta know how to play your role sometimes. You gotta eat shit when you work.
So what would you do if it was you?
I would have grabbed the shit from her hand and put it on her hand, and
So
then
you have no
what?
You have no problem with it.
No, I have a problem with the situation, but I said I would have grabbed this shit and slapped it on her hand with the shit on there, the tag and everything, then get fired.
Oh God.
All right, we're gonna get
That's
into a
something
song.
crazy.
Yeah. Before we get into the song, can I let everybody know that I'm happy to be here, but I'm about to dismiss myself?
Okay, say your goodbyes.
Shout out to the whole PMS crew, my girl Mercedes, everybody on the staff. Shout out to the Piff Unit. It's the D of the DEY. Look me up, theday.com, Divine RBG, MySpace. You already know, Piff Unit, and Divine of the Day. I'm out of here.
Load the music, baby.
Shout out to Lumi.
Yes, sir.
Here we go.
Thank you for coming.
Yo, thank you for having me.
Joel's new song, Shake That Ass for Daddy. Let's get
Okay.
into that.
Hey. Alright. Santana, Headbangers, Dipset, Skull Gang. Yeah. I tell a bitch like this, man.